It's time for another MR2 repair update. So as you can see, I have welded on the left hand side now, and it kind of looks like a complete car now. I haven't really touched any of the back section yet to tidy that up, but you can see that I've used the seam sealer all through here. The cut was actually through the top of this ridge here and went down here and down here. So this is still pretty rough. I haven't done the final touch-ups, but it's got the basic shape. And I've welded it in here, and I've got some seam sealer there. It's pretty, it's a bit messy, but excuse me, it doesn't really matter because you're not going to see any of that anyway. And it's a race car, so yeah, whatever. And you can see the rail has been joined down here. And welds in there, and I've got seam sealer there and some welds in there and seam sealer. It was a little bit buckled here just from heat, but it doesn't really matter. Once again, it's a race car, doesn't matter, and no one's going to see it. I've welded up through here, and up underneath there it's all welded and got seam sealer on there as well, so water can't get in. I haven't done the floor panel yet. Doesn't quite fit, it needs to be pushed down, but that will fit nicely. I'm going to do that last. And I haven't finished these welds yet. I'll just finish doing those plug welds. I've got a couple of plug welds here as well, needs doing. But this has been done. Once again, I cut along this little ridge here. So that was, I welded that up and just put it back into shape. And I can't remember where the cut was, down here somewhere. So that's got the basic shape on that side as well. Just needs to be tidied up. I've just done some really dodgy cuts on the wheel arches because I'm going to put flares on there, and once the flares are on, I will mark. Let me just put those on there just quickly. So the flares will sort of sit like this, and I will figure out where I'm going to cut properly on the actual metal underneath and make it all tidy. But that's going to be done this weekend. I'm also going to be cutting this back section away. So everything below my finger is going to be cut away, so I can get enough air out from the back of the tyre. It's better for aero. Of course, I'll have to tidy all that up so it doesn't look horrible like all this, but yeah, it will look good. And then probably the final big step is to cut the back away, because I'm going to have the intercooler, air-to-air intercooler, sitting around about here. So air will come in similar place to where it did before. But I will cut out the back, and I will need to brace that somehow, and that's where all the air is going to come out of the intercooler. So yeah, it's getting there, and it's going to take a bit of still a fair bit of time to get that right, and I am going to paint it red myself. I'll blend it in, and once again, it's a race car, doesn't need to be perfect, and if there are any blemishes, I'll just put a sticker over them. So there you go. Not bad for a novice. I've never done anything like this before. And I mentioned in a previous video that no one would do the job for me. None of the local smash repairers or panel beaters, whatever you call them, would do it. I think they like making lots of money out of insurance jobs rather than cash jobs like this. Anyway, I've done most of it myself now, so I'm pretty proud of my progress so far. And I can confidently say that I haven't stuffed it up. So yeah, more work this weekend, and I'll do another video in a couple of weeks. Bye!